Hey everyone, we've got some questions on when they get their FarmWave system, how it all works and how it connects and how you get everything set up here. So we're going to do a quick little video about that. First off, this is really the main page. Header left, header right, combine back. See, we have 4 cameras set up here. You might have only one here, that's okay. You might just do the header, that's fine. And I'm not connected to any of the cameras right now, so I'll get some notifications coming up to say that. But if you want to know if you're there, they pop up right there. Perfect timing. If you want to know if your cameras are set up, you go to the settings page. You can see them right here. If you want to connect up to your Wi-Fi once you get to your house or garage to upload the data later so you can see it later in our system, you would just connect that, pick your password, all that, hit save. Pretty standard stuff. Don't worry about this right now. You can change some advanced settings here. If you are in a different area of the world, kilograms, hectares, time zone, you might want to change that. I could there we go. I should save it for my own time zone. So really getting into the configuration. So there's a few things here. So right here we have header, tractor, seed variation, operator. I'm the one operator. If there's other operators you want to set up there so that the data is connected to that person or the configuration is connected to that person, you can do that. Set your own there. I just kept this blank. You can put your variety in there if you want for tracking the information tied to the data. Same with this, put in the combine model number. I just put something random in there. Same with the header if it's a specific header. So you can track what is your own variances that you're using this on. But generally, as long as you have something in there, everything's going to run fine. What we're really going to get into here is configuring it to get everything started. So here I have an old configuration under wheat, and I have some other ones that I saved. So if I want to do a new one, you hit new, that clears it out. The first thing you want to do is hit the crop you want to do first. So we'll just say soybean. I'll put in soybean, name it whatever you want. Pretty straightforward. So I just put a soybean test, and this will save this configuration. Continue. So I can then put my cameras of which ones are what. If camera 1 is header right, camera 2 is header left, and we'll just say these ones are in the back. And then it shows the numbers here where those are located. Here's my threshold ranges of loss I'm accepted or what's too much. You can go to 0, you can go to 20. It just, anything under here is going to be green, which is good, which you're fine with. Anything the yellow is like kind of I'm concerned. Anything over 64 and this, under 29, good. Between 29 and 64 is kind of, I should maybe be wary. Anything over 64, red, is like, hey, something's going wrong. I need to change something. This all looks good. You can hit save. So now I have my soybean test there. If I go back in here, here's a thing. Right now we can't edit an old configuration. That's coming in the next update. So if you would need to do a new configuration, just do a new one. It's not that big a deal. It's just another configuration. If you need to redo it, whatever, if you messed up something, just do a new one, name it, soybean test 1.1 or something. That won't really matter. So just as a note there, if you did mess up on your first configuration, just do a new one, not that big a deal. These ones you can get as specific as you want, or when I've been testing it, I've just put some names in. So that's kind of up to you too. That's the gist of it. Once you get going, please hit start before you go. That is kind of a big deal, big green button. When you stop for a decent amount of time, hit pause. Otherwise, it'll just keep on running. When you're done with the field, this will turn to, once you hit start, this will turn into a stop button. Hit stop. And so it ends the session instead of going to the farmyard or to the next field. While it still will work, it's just the data part of it, later gets confusing. So that's the gist of it. When you're done, turn it off. The power button's back here, just so you don't drain your battery potentially. And that's the basics of it. Other than that, here's your Ethernet port up here to connect into. Unless you have a Havistock, then it's underneath, but there's some other parts to that. There's power on the side, or there's power from the Havistock, or you can connect right into the USB-Cs right here. You know, kind of normal type of stuff. Yeah, and that's the gist of how the Farmbook works. If you have any questions, naturally reach out to us at support@farmwave.com, and we will help you out as we can. But there's the basics. Hope you get it working for you, and see what you're looking for. Thanks.